Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Please excuse this blank wall behind me. I think somewhere down the line it'd be nice for me to have sort of an actual area in a house where I can have a really nice film set up and maybe with a couple of ski related and travel related things behind me. And today I'm in this little space here. The acoustics aren't great, but I'm trying a little bit with some new lighting. The camera is actually on top of a very old puppet show thing, which I'll show you. The setup today kind of actually looks half sort of like I'm being interviewed for a criminal offence. But today, the reason why I wanted to film today was with all these rugby games going on at the Japan World Cup, Japan's getting lots and lots of attention, which is great, and it's just making me more and more excited for when I go. What I've not done in the past when I've gone off and done seasons and gone sort of solo travelling is I've not really thought of what I want to do, what my objectives are. So today I'm going to share with you my bucket list, the list of activities that I intend to do when I go out to the island of Hokkaido, to the ski resort of Niseko in Japan. And I am so psyched to share this with you guys, so let's jump right in. Okay, so I am dying to experience a Japanese hot spring. In Japan, they call these onsens. And the reason why I'm looking forward to it is because it's going to be an opportunity for me to experience the way the Japanese rest, relax, and rejuvenate after their day. With skiing, there is nothing better than getting into the spa, the sauna and the steam room after a day and recovering with all your stiff muscles that you've gained from that day. In Japan, there are a lot of natural volcanic hot springs all over the country, and it's a real part of their culture to enjoy the sort of the natural things that are on offer. These hot springs, no one is the same. There's different ones for different remedies, for retaining body heat, for beautifying the skin, for getting rid of bacteria, and so much more. And just from the little research that I've done so far, this is something which I can see I'm going to be enjoying a lot during my time out in Japan. The next thing on my bucket list is cat skiing. Okay, that is a cat on skis. That is not cat skiing. Cat skiing is a form of backcountry skiing whereby you explore the alpine wilderness away from the ski slopes. And the way you do this, instead of using a helicopter or a snowmobile, you use a machine called a snowcat. Some of you might know it as another name, which is as a piste basher. I'll put a picture up just quickly now so you can see what that is. And you go off and you explore meters of untouched powder. So this snow is not groomed, it's not been touched by anyone else. Caught a bit of the bug for backcountry stuff when I did that heli skiing in Lathwil a few years ago. This for me takes it to the next level. Number 3 is the Sapporo Snow Festival. Now this event starts on the 31st of January and then ends on the 11th of February 2020. This is one of the most distinctive winter events all over the world, not just in Japan. And according to Wikipedia, in 2007, more than 2 million people visited the city of Sapporo alone to experience the festival. Now, this is something I really want to go and see because of all the ice statues and the huge snow sculptures that will be being built there. And I've seen pictures online, a statue of stormtroopers, and it just looks like a really creative event to go to. So this is something which I will be definitely going to, taking my camera there, capturing some pictures and sharing with you guys. Moving on to number 4, I want to sample some Japanese food. I will be the first to admit that at times I can be a bit of a fussy eater, but I am trying to expand my horizons a bit when it comes to eating and eating better. Seafood has never really sat that well with me. I've not really been someone who's enjoyed all the different varieties of it. And Japan is known for its sushi. It is sort of the go-to dish. I've only tried 1 or 2 pieces in my entire life, so that is not in any way does it cover all the sushi. So I'm sure I can find something while I'm out there. It would be silly of me not to try some of the local cuisine while I'm out there, so I'm going to give it a go. Number 5 is snowmobiling. Now, snowmobile might also be known as a snow scooter. It's a great recreational activity to do out in the wilderness. When I was younger, I drove quad bikes quite a fair bit, and I've done snowmobiling once before when I was in America, but this is something that I'd love to get out there and do again. It's just a great bit of fun thrashing around a piece of machinery in the wilderness off in the powder snow. This is what one of them looks like, and yeah, I'm definitely going to have a couple of hours of adrenaline fueled fun when it comes to getting on those snowmobiles. Number 6 on my bucket list is to learn some Japanese phrases. I want to learn some conversational lines that I can use when it comes to talking to the locals, because communication is such an important tool in all walks of life. And especially when you do seasonal work or you're walking overseas in a different country, a different culture, a different environment, it's important to be able to use some of the local language, because it's going to help you with whatever it is that you're wanting to do, particularly if you're stuck or if you're lost. So in the previous ones, when I've worked in Turkey and Austria in particular, I've come away with some phrases, and my aim is to do the same here in Japan. I'm getting some help with this one. So number 7, we're back to the sport theme for a moment, and that is to go and experience Japanese rugby. The Rugby World Cup is finished by the time I go out there, but their domestic season kicks off in the new year. Japan is a market where World Rugby is really trying to grow the sport, and in recent years it's really started to grow some traction. I am really keen to see how Japan as a country has taken to the sport of rugby. And finally, number 8, one of my goals is to visit Tokyo. I have not yet booked a return flight from Japan, which enables me the opportunity to travel around the country a little bit once the season has come to an end. And I would really like to go visit the capital of the country. It's going to be a real hub for tourism, very busy. There's a lot of technology and things to go out there and experience. Things also in terms of monuments such as the Sensoji Buddhist temple, and also the Tokyo Tower, which just looks like a big Eiffel Tower, but I'm not going to know until I go there and experience it. Things like also those are just 2 of the things that the capital of Japan has to offer, and as I get closer, rest assured I will be adding a lot more things that I want to check out in Tokyo. So there you have it, guys. That is my bucket list. All the things that I want to experience, explore and enjoy. As I've said before, I am so excited to get out there now. I need to go back to the embassy on Monday to find out about the visa, so I will keep you posted on that. If you've been to Japan before and you think there's something that I've missed off my list, something that I need to try and experience while I'm out there, then please do put those in the comments section below. And also, while you're at it, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button to keep helping grow the channel. Thank you again to everybody that's come on board in the recent weeks. Look forward to seeing you guys next time in the video, so take care.